On the level of the TV show.
So yeah, it's weird. Hey, 2011 South Park game.
That show's still on, still does well.
Yeah,
just got renewed for like 4 more years.
I think it's still Comedy Central's biggest show.
What are you talking about? Tosh.
What?
Tosh 2.0 has got to be beating that out.
I don't know about that. I don't think so.
I feel like every time I hear about that show, it's in the context of like, yeah, that's the number one show on Comedy Central.
Maybe not. Maybe at this
point.
Why?
You
fucking seen it?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
No.
Someone likes it.
I have not.
I have.
I've not seen
It comes on before the Daily Show, so my DVR always gets 5 minutes of it.
You get to the very end of it, and you're like, what?
Oh, it's tough to watch. And I don't even blame him.
Yeah, he seems like he's probably pretty funny, but
yeah,
no,
man.
Unlike that.
No, I have YouTube.
That fucking Rob Dyrdek show, Ridiculousness or whatever it's called on MTV. Holy shit!
Oh, where he stands on the big laptop,
giant laptop
right?
set,
like the IBM ThinkPad.
Holy shit!
Is it good?
Who approved that?
Oh, it's bad.
No, it's terrible.
Was that on Ustar?
It's like him watching. I watch it and I get frustrated that this gets produced for television. That money is put into this.
It's not a good set?
It looks like a giant.
Set?
No, it's a real set. But he's standing on the keyboard of a giant laptop and referencing fucking YouTube videos of extreme sports accidents that are happening on the screen.
Wait, so
behind
it's a practical
him.
set? There's a real
It's
giant
a real practical giant laptop that he's standing on.
At least Tosh.O is a green screen,
right? That's all.
At least that's like okay, low. It's if you talk about talk soup, it's like all right, that's a low production value. They crank it out. Yes, they're just stealing all their footage from everyone else, but it's just
they're spending all the money on the writing.
Yeah, it's like fine,
that works.
Fine,
Yeah.
like I accept it. But there's like a fucking female co-host for no good reason. There's a dude, a on-camera dude who is using like the video mixer. So when Rob sees something in a video, he's like, "Hey, rewind that." He sits there and he's actually physically fucking rewinding it so that he can re-comment on that hilarious nut shot. Oh,
we should stop talking about that show.
Oh, it's so bad. Rob Dyrdek. He's just like a weird little gremlin
hilarious
gnome.
comedian. I mean, he's known for his comedy. So.
Well, that's the other thing. Is like it's like they're showing these videos and he's commenting over them, but it's not even like America's Funniest Home Videos where it's written, where someone has like written a joke for this bit. As hacky and bad as they may be sometimes, someone wrote something.
You're missing Bob Saget. You're really pining for the days.
Whatever, that show's still on.
No.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
Bob Saget hasn't hosted it in a long time.
No,
Daisy Fuentes hosted it for a while.
It's
Victoria Principal. No, what? Who?
Some guy.
No, it's
Dane Cook.
Nope.
Tom Bergeron.
Tom Bergeron, thank you. He's been doing it for years.
What do they do? It's not just YouTube?
No. People
still send in
like VHS tape?
People still send in.
I don't know.
Like their flip cameras?
Memory sticks.
Yeah, what do they get?
There must be a way to just like upload it or something.
I'm sure they get every form of everything. I'm sure those guys have to. They have to have the masters of all data and video conversion. Like we can take literally any source and turn it into
8mm. You got it.
Yeah. Send in this PAL tape. I don't even know where they would get
No, we got
this.
it.
Yeah, we got that. No problem. Yeah, PAL Betamax, full size. What camera even used this? I don't know.
This was shot on a PXL 2000
Cinescope.
So it's a cassette tape?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, okay.
Got that.
This is just, you just spin the wheel and look through the hole. It's just a guy, just a horse galloping.
Yeah, we can do that. We can handle that.
This guy's sending an animated GIF of him getting trampled by a horse.
It's a flip book.
Here's 2 JPEGs of a man slapping a baby.
I was just having this conversation.
My point, though, is that at least that stuff is written. This other show, it seems like it's just him going like, "Oh shit,
like
that looks fucked up." It's just, oh my god.
I was just talking to somebody about how America's Funniest Home Videos, that YouTube is just that.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to that show? Oh, it just became YouTube.
No, it's still on, and it does well for them whenever they throw it on.
Insane.
Yeah, they still give out prizes and go to Disneyland and all that shit.
And there's a live audience?
Yeah.
Let's go.
You want to go see?
Totally.
I actually know one of the writers on America's Funniest Home Videos.
They have writers?
Yes, that's my point.
This whole point of this whole story. No, I know you said it was written, but
yes.
I didn't know
there were writers, and it's an ABC production, and it's syndicated, so he does well for himself.
Did you talk to him about, like, does he watch the video and then it's like, I gotta come up with a bit for this?
Yeah. So he one time showed me.
It sounds incredibly.
He one time showed me like some of their. I'm not going to name names so I don't get him in trouble. But he showed me like their some raw like
edited.
Well, not unedited, but they hadn't dubbed over the voice stuff yet.
Uh-huh.
And so you were just like watching like, yeah, here's the reel for this show. Here, this is what we're going to put on next week's show or whatever.
It was just the videos?
Yeah, and it was just the videos. And he said, yeah, like we have to call Child Protective Services sometimes from the videos that people send us because, like, oh, look at, isn't this hilarious? Like, no, you've endangered your child horribly, and we can't show this to TV. In fact, we need to call the cops on you. So,
this is a dog mauling a small baby.
This awful thing that
hilarious.
happened.
The dog loves him.
Awful thing that
Really
happened.
took a bite out of crime.
Did we get the $100,000?
But it's like it's the things that they find, like the thematic things that they find that you would only find from like literally watching hundreds and hundreds of hours of people's funny home videos of like, here is a montage of videos where something happens and then like the dog shows up. So just be like, someone falls, like grandma falls off the chair, and that's the hilarious thing. But then dog, and then he fell off the ladder, and then dog. It just always, and the part is just the dog walking into frame. And every time that it happens, like by doing that, it actually makes it fucking hysterical.
I bet that sounds super funny.
But then,
like. We're so numb to the whacked in the nuts, fell off the thing, something's on fire. Like, we've seen that so many times. Now it's just, we notice the minutia of, oh yeah, dog in frame. Yep, there's the dog.
Just imagine the people that fucking log those tapes and the tag, like the tag system or whatever they've built
frame,
up.
33.
Dog walks in. This is injury, old woman, Caucasian. Like,
if you want to go see America's Funniest Home Videos, they probably.
I want to go see somebody writing now for America's Funniest. I want to see somebody writing the fake falsetto voiceover.
No, that's happened in my house.
It's like, oh, I'm the dog. Look at me, oh, grandma. Oh no, that's pretty funny.
He was up from L.A., where he lives, obviously, and
fantastic.
He was at the apartment and is like, I got to submit some jokes for the show. So sit there on his laptop, clackety clack.
Wow,
writing America's Funniest Home Videos jokes. God, how did we get here?
I don't know.
Where are we even? I don't.
New releases.
Yeah, Tetris is now a subscription service. Apparently. Yep. The T Club.
Sign up for that.
Is really
terrific. Really good.
One more email. This comes from Nick in South Carolina. He says that he sent this from his Gizmondo, but I'm highly suspicious. Second time Gizmondo came up today also. It's kind of weird. Yeah. I don't feel good about that. Anyway, I have a legitimate non-bullshit question. Why is it
I find that very hard to believe.
Why is it that in some games, different NPCs voiced by different voice actors will often have the same line? This is especially noticeable in open-world games. To use Skyrim as an example, have you seen those warriors for Hammerfell? They have curved swords. Curved swords! Skyrim's not the most egregious offender by a long shot, but that was the most relevant example I could come up with. When it comes to incidental dialogue, it seems like it wouldn't be too difficult to write another line for the voice actor instead of just directing him to repeat what another actor said. So why do they do that? Laziness or something far more insidious at work here?
That stuff used to really bother me, and then I took an arrow in the knee.
Don't perpetuate that meme any further.
It's pretty dumb.
The internet has started.
No, it's pretty good.
The internet has started turning on that meme. Though.
Has it really?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. It's only like 2 days ago that
saying
everybody was really excited about it.
You got in before the cutoff, though. We got about 6 more hours probably before that thing's done.
Well, shit. By the
time
this thing goes up,
you're going to seem like a total dick. Damn it. Real funny, Brad.
IsItFresh.com will say no to this bombcast. Actually, I'm going to say one more email from Hans Gruber.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great. I'd love to hear from Hans.
Just thought I would share. I was driving down a poorly lit road at about 11:30 p.m. listening to last week's episode. A dog ran in front of my car, and I swerved, nailing the curb, and cracked my wheel. I got out to inspect my car and kept the podcast playing. As I saw the damage to the wheel, laughter erupted on the Bombcast.
Oh, that was actually us. We were in the bushes.
Take it, you fucking terrorists.
Yeah, no sympathy from us, Hans. And that's it for
Tell
emails.
your brother to fuck off, too.
Bombcast@giantbomb.com. Thanks everyone who wrote in, and Vinny Caravella, so glad to have you.
Yeah, thanks.
Back at the studio.
For, having me.
I hope you enjoyed your rest.
I did. Ready for another. You get back out there with the mountain lions.
And that's it for the show. Thank everyone for listening, and we'll be back next Tuesday with another edition of the Giant Bombcast.